Hello and welcome to goVirtualOffice's video series. Today's video, Tactics to Close the Books Faster. My name is Leslie Chicker. I'm the Senior Solution Consultant here at goVirtualOffice. Today's agenda, we're going to talk about those tactics, then we're going to take a look in NetSuite and see some of the functionality, and then we'll talk about what's next in this video series. A little bit about goVirtualOffice. We are a NetSuite solution provider and have been for the last 14 years. This year we were named Partner of the Year. We have over 40 employees that have come from industries like yours in the finance and accounting departments, wholesale distribution, manufacturing, to name a few. So let's talk those tactics on how to close the books faster. 2 goals to close month end quicker and more accurate. So by having a single ERP platform, one cloud solution, we can do that by having an accurate reconciliation. So with all that data in one system, we can report on it at the summary level, and we also have all the detail to drill down into. The data is fully integrated in that ERP system, so as we're trying to either troubleshoot or look or analyze or report, we don't have to run out to a separate system to find that information, or we don't have to go out to our Excel spreadsheet where we're manipulating some of the data. We could do all of that right in the ERP system. Our current data is there and it's real-time impact, so we don't have to do that batch processing. With that said then, now all we have to do is do those final journal entries, and NetSuite has a way to make some of that even easier, and then we have those nice month-end controls and checklists. So let's take a look into NetSuite and see what those look like. Here I am in NetSuite on a dashboard with my controller role. You can see that I have other roles that are set up in NetSuite. Today we're going to work as the controller. So let's take a look at those accounting periods. So I could set up my full year, and then I could set up by quarter, and I could set up monthly. So again, those different ways to summarize and look at reporting. Let's take a look at our checklist then. So now, as we go to do our month-end close, we have the ability to lock down our AR. Then we can lock our AP. Then we can lock all of that and do our final analysis. What this allows is, again, for us to be working on that month-end close and locking things down, but it also allows our operations and other team members to still be in the system doing their daily activities, and then it just pushes it to the next accounting period once we start locking things down. So let's talk about some of those journal entries. So reversing journal entries. NetSuite, we can put that accrual in, and then all we have to do is check a box and it will automatically create that reversal journal entry for us, and now the two are linked. So again, easy management for those journal entries at our month ends. We also have the ability to do allocation schedules in NetSuite. So what that means is when we create our allocation schedules, in this instance, anytime we use our insurance expense for workers' compensation, we could just put that top dollar in, run it against our allocation schedule, and now what it will do is it will, in this case, evenly distribute it out to those different departments that we set up in our allocation. Memorize transactions. NetSuite allows us to do those as well. So let's say you have that monthly phone internet bill that's automatically taken out of the checking account. We can create those memorized transactions in here and use this as our reminder to create those journal entries. Then all we have to do is come in and look at our list for the month and then hit our enter. It will create the journal. And then all we have to do is change our dollar amounts to support what that month's bill was. So then let's talk about the real-time transactions. So one of the tactics that we talked about with an ERP system is that everything is all in the same system. So now when we're creating our invoices, number one, we don't have to do our batch processing, because as soon as we create our invoice, we have our GL impact. So in this case, you could see we hit our receivables and we hit our sales revenue. Same thing happens on the AP side as well. So what does that look like then? Again, with our reporting, if we were to take a look at our income statement, I can run it out by the year, and then I can add in my accounting periods, and now I can see my income statement by accounting period with all its dollars associated. Now if I want to, I can drill into one of these dollar amounts and I can see the supporting detail. So in this case for July, I want to look at what's making up my sales revenue. And now I can take a look at this, and if I have any questions on any of these, again, I could take that dollar amount and drill down even further, and now I'm in my actual invoice. And I can see what actually made up the dollars on this invoice. So that's a little bit in NetSuite for closing the books faster. So we talked about our reconciliation with the easy drill downs from summary to detail. We talked about those journal entries and our month-end checklist. So thank you for joining our YouTube video series of creating a high-powered accounting and finance department. Next up is how accurate and timely is your reporting. So please check out that video in our series. And again, thank you for joining us. Here are some ways that you can contact us if you'd like to see a demo or learn more. Or visit our website where we have some additional tools that you can use in your buying and selection cycle for software. Thank you and have a great day.